Good evening, sir.
Just give me 1 second. The voice is not coming up. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. The voice is very slow. It should be perfect now. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What happened to this? Micro. Can anyone speak now? I'm just checking.
Voice is clear.
I hope it is fine now. There was some
Yes, sir.
setting issue. Yeah, now the voice is good. Okay, so we can start now.
Yes, sir.
I am sharing my screen. So, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visual.
Okay. So let's start the pending part. So far we had the discussion regarding ITIL. Then we had discussed about the benefits of it, then certification tracks. Yesterday we had started the discussion with the service desk profile, that what is service desk, what is the role of service desk engineer in the company. Now let's proceed further and let's discuss some new topics. So we are going to start with FCR. We will talk about incident. We will talk about problem today, and we will talk about RCA. These topics we are going to cover today. So let's start with it. So let's again emphasis on the service desk profile. So what is the role of service desk engineers in the company? So as I told you yesterday, they are acting as a point of contact between the end users. End user means employees. So they are working as a POC between end users and IT service providers. So if any of the users in the company are facing any technical issue, so service desk is going to be the first point of coordination. User will first approach to the service desk engineers regarding their issues. They can use different methods. They can use email. They can directly call to the service desk. They can raise the ticket from the portal. After receiving the complaint, service desk engineer will have to collect the pending information. If any information is pending, like issue description, a screenshot of the errors, details of the user. So after collecting all the information, service desk engineer will have to raise one of the ticket. So ticket raise will be the first process in the company. Without ticket, we are not authorized to troubleshoot any issue. We will not touch any issue. So ticket will be the first process that will be raised by service desk engineer. They have to raise the ticket using the ticketing portal. In the company, there will be different ticketing portals. In some company, you will see Manage Engine. In some company, you will see ServiceNow. We have Zendesk in some company. In some company, you will see Sharewell. In some company, you will see BMC Remedy, etc. So in different companies, we have different ticketing tools. They are using different portals. If you will go to HCL, so in the HCL and Wipro plus Genpact, they are using BMC Remedy. If you will go to the big product-based companies like where I am working right now, so we are using Sharewell over here. In my last organization, we were using Zendesk. And when I was the part of entity data, so in entity data, we were using BMC Remedy. So it differs in which company you are working. So they have their different tools. In Deloitte, KPMG, PwC company, you will see Manage Engine. And whenever you will join the company, because companies are using different ticketing portals, so they will give you the training on that. So you don't have to worry about the ticketing portal training. They will give you the training because in every company there is a different tool. If you have worked previously for HCL, so in HCL they are using BMC Remedy. And if you join any company which is using ServiceNow, so they will give you training on that. But in order to understand the ticketing portal, you must have the knowledge of ITIL. If you don't have, you will not be able to understand the ticketing portal. Ticketing portal training hardly takes 15 minutes. It's a game of 15 minutes only if you are familiar with the ITIL terms. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand it. I will also tell you how the interface looks like, how we are going to create the ticket. And once you will join the company, they have the portal, so they will give you the training as well. I have this portal, this one, but this will not open on the personal laptop. And on my portal, actually, there is only issue related to cloud and DevOps. There is only automation tickets because I'm the part of that team. So in my portal, that kind of tickets will be there. In your case, it will be end user related issues. So you have to remember one name for the interview because in interview you are going to represent your internship experience. So they will ask you what ticketing tool you have used. So you can remember any one of the name, anyone. You don't have to remember all the names. You can just remember any one of the name. What work you have to do on the portal. So that is very basic thing. Ticket creation for the service tax people, ticket assignment, ticket closure after the issue is troubleshoot it. That's it. We only have to check the issue from the ticket. What is the issue? We have to check with the user. We have to do the troubleshooting with the user. Then finally, if the issue is solved, we have to close the ticket. So how to close the ticket, how to create the ticket, that I will tell you. How to assign the ticket to any other engineer, that I will tell you. So generally, this will be the things in the ticketing portal because we are not going to work on the portal only. Our job is to troubleshoot the issue. So we should know these 3 to 4 things, that how to assign the ticket, how to create the ticket, how to transfer, how to close. That is something we should know, how to recreate the ticket. So I will tell you the process. For now, you have to remember any one of the name for your interview purpose. So service desk engineer will collect the pending information from the user. After that, they have to create the ticket using the ticketing portal. Once the ticket is created, then the service desk engineer will have to do the initial troubleshooting. Initial troubleshooting means the first level troubleshooting. So the troubleshooting start will be done by the service desk engineer. And they are only authorized to troubleshoot the issues over the remote. They will not go to any user desk. They will take the remote control of the screen using the remote tools, whatever tool the company is using, and they have to do the troubleshooting on the remote itself. They don't need to go to any user desk. So they are only authorized to troubleshoot the issues on remote. So they will take the remote and they will perform the initial troubleshooting. If they are able to fix the issue, let's suppose there is an issue and that got fixed by service desk engineer. So service desk engineer will write a mail to the user that we have successfully fixed your issue. So could you please confirm that we can proceed with the closure of the ticket? If user says yes, then service desk engineer will close the ticket. After the issue is fixed, we have to close the ticket as per the process. So service desk engineer will close the ticket once the issue is fixed, and that is called FCR. We call it first call resolution. When the service desk engineer is fixing any issue and the ticket is closed, that process is called FCR, first call resolution. It means on the first attempt, the issue got fixed. That is called first call resolution. So when any of the service desk engineer will fix the issue and the ticket is closed, that process is called first call resolution, FCR. But if the service desk engineer is unable to fix any issue, service desk engineer tried to fix it, but he or she could not fix it. Then what they will do, they will not waste time. They will do the initial troubleshooting. If they are not able to solve the issue, or if that is beyond their scope, some issues will be beyond our scope. That you will get to know once you will join the company. So if we are not able to fix the issue, then we have to transfer it to desktop support team or system engineers. So case or the ticket will be transferred to the desktop support engineer. Now desktop support engineer will check with the user. They can go to the user as well. They can take the remote as well, but issue has to be fixed by them. After fixing the issue, they will take the permission from the user and they will now close the ticket. But that will not be counted as FCR. That will be normal resolution. Because in the first attempt, service desk could not fix the issue. It has been transferred to another engineer. So once the issue is fixed, that will be counted as closure. It is not FCR. If the service desk engineer is fixing the issue, that will be FCR, first call resolution. So whenever there will be any issues in the company, any technical issue will be attended only on the basis of tickets. We should have the tickets. If we have that, then we are going to work on that. Your performance will be judged in the company basis on the tickets, because that is a proof that you have worked on this troubleshooting for this particular day. So whenever your team lead, your manager would like to check your performance, they will take out the report and they will check how many tickets you handle in a day, what is your troubleshooting timing, what is your average troubleshooting timing, how many tickets you did not attend. And on the basis of the tickets, your performance will be decided, your promotions will be decided, and your salary appraisal will be decided in the company. So this is their process. So tickets are very important. Without ticket, don't handle any issue. If someone is saying that I am the senior manager of the company, please check my issue first, then I will raise it. Simply say no. Tell them that, sir, as per the process, we cannot handle your issue. Please raise the ticket. That's it. Just simply deny. Without ticket, don't troubleshoot any issue. That is the compliance process of the ITIL, and we have to follow that. Now, any question regarding this? How the thing works? Voice what?
Voice is not coming, sir, from your
Voice.
side.
Voice is not coming. Is it for everyone or?
No, sir, you are audible.
No, sir.
No, sir, we can hear you.
So you might need to reconnect again in the session. Might be there is some voice setting that you have not done. So let's proceed further. So service desk part is very well clear now. So service desk will be the first point of coordination regarding any issues or regarding any technical queries. Now FCR part is also clear. Let's talk about incident and problem. So when we talk about issue, whenever there will be any technical issue in the company, issue will be divided into two categories. The first type of issue, voice is not coming. Actually, everyone is able to hear it. So Just let me type it into the chat box because he is not able to hear. Yeah, he's not able to hear me. Oh, he has typed the thing. I'm not able to remove it. Wait. Yeah, now it is good. So, so whenever we talk about any issue, whenever the user will face any issue in the company, we have to understand, we have to analyze that whether it is incident or problem. Generally, we have two major categories of the issue. The first one is incident and the second one is problem. These two are the types of issues, the technical issues. So whenever the service desk engineer will raise the ticket, they have to mention that whether it is incident or problem. And whenever any desktop support engineer will also work on the ticket, they have to check whether it is incident ticket or problem ticket. Because everyone will have the different priority. So you guys, you all, service desk engineer and desktop support engineers, you all have to check whether it is incident ticket or problem ticket. Service desks will have to mention this during the creation of the ticket, that whether it is incident issue or problem issue. And other engineers will have to check in the ticket whether it is incident or problem. Accordingly, the troubleshooting times and the priority will be decided. So what is incident? Let's talk about it. So let me write down the definition first, then we will discuss with an example. So when we say the definition of incident, so any unplanned or sudden interruption to the IT services that reduce the quality of the service is known as incident. Now, after looking at the definition, I'm damn sure that you did not understand anything. So let me give you one of the example. What is incident all about? So I'm writing the same example over here. Sumit is unable to send the mail. So Sumit is unable to send the mail using Outlook. This is our example. Whenever there will be any technical issue in the company, whenever there will be any technical issue in the company, every issue will be unplanned. Unplanned in the sense, user does not know that he is about to face the issue. User को पता नहीं होता कि issue आने वाला है. Every issue is unplanned in nature. Unplanned in the sense, there is no planning. Issue can come anytime. At any point of time, the issue can come. I am working on my laptop. I am giving you the training, and suddenly internet got disconnected. That is what? That is a technical issue. So that is unplanned. I don't know when my internet will be disconnected. It got disconnected all of a sudden. एकदम से बंद हो गया. So every technical issue is unplanned. You guys are taking my session. Maybe there is some application issue and the session got disconnected. That is also unplanned. Might be my laptop got restarted all of a sudden. So that is also unplanned. So every issue will be unplanned in nature. There is no proper planning of the issue. Issue can come any time. At any point of time, the issue can come. वो बता के नहीं आता issue, कभी भी आ जाएगा. So issues are unplanned in nature. They will come all of sudden. Issue comes all of sudden. Issue एकदम से आते हैं. एकदम से आ जाते हैं issue. Issue will come all of sudden. You are working on the laptop, you are working on the desktop. suddenly the issue will come. Your internet is disconnected. I am facing the slowness in the system. My application got crashed. I am not able to access the network printer. So issues are unplanned. Issue comes all of a sudden. Whenever the issue comes in the company, it is going to impact the quality. Whenever the issue comes, it is going to impact the quality of service. If Sumit is not able to send the mail using the Outlook, it means now it has impacted the quality of Outlook. With the help of Outlook, Sumit is not able to send the mail. So his work is impacted. He has to send very important mail, but he is not able to. So his work is impacted. So whenever there will be any technical issue, it is going to impact the quality of service. So if any issue is unplanned, if any issue has come all of a sudden, and after the occurrence, if there is any impact on the quality of service, that is called incident. So any unplanned or sudden interruption to the IT services that reduce the quality of service is known as incident. So you can figure out any example related to the IT issue that will be incident only.
म्हणजे हे कर एक्झिट कर बिग स्क्रीन फुल स्क्रीन परमिशन
Anyone is asking something? So any technical issue which comes in the company, that is incident. Whatever example you will take. If someone is saying I am not able to send the email, incident. If someone is saying I am not able to log in, incident. Internet is not running, incident. My system got restarted all of a sudden, incident. I am not able to log in, incident. My operating system got crash, incident. So every technical issue is incident. So whenever any user will report any technical issue in the company, we have to create the ticket. Service desk engineer will have to create the ticket under incident category. And the code of the incident is IN. So we engineers will be mainly receiving the incident tickets. Whatever technical issues will come in the company, they all will be incident only. So हमें सबसे ज़्यादा incident की ticket मिलेगी. We all will be working on the incident tickets mostly. Now comes the problem, the second one. The second type of issue we have is problem. This is the second category of issue. The first category of issue is incident, and the second category of issue is problem. So what is problem? So again, let's take the same example. Sumit is unable to send the mail using Outlook. Let's suppose Sumit is facing this issue at 11 a.m. today. At 11 a.m. in the morning, Sumit is not able to send the mail using Outlook. So he connected to the service desk engineer. Service desk engineer did the troubleshooting and they are not able to fix it. So the case got transferred to one of the desktop support engineer at 11:15 a.m. After 15 minutes of the troubleshooting, the case got transferred to one of the desktop engineer in the desktop support team, and the name of that engineer was Bobby, very famous engineer. So the case got transferred to Bobby now, and Bobby tried to fix the issue, and at 11:30 a.m. the issue got fixed. Bobby has done the troubleshooting at 11:30 a.m. Issue got fixed. Now, after taking the confirmation from Sumit, the case is closed. Ticket is closed. Ticket close हो गई. Everything is working smoothly. Sumit is very happy that my issue has been fixed now. But after 2 hours, right after 2 hours, Sumit is facing the same issue again. At around 1:30, right after 2 hours, at 1:30 p.m., Sumit is facing the same issue again. He is not able to send the mail using Outlook. So again, he contacted to the service desk, and as per the ITIL process, there is a option that if the same user is facing the same issue within 72 hours, within 72 hours, if the same user is facing the same issue, then the ticket which has been closed earlier, that can be reopened back. अगर सेम यूजर को सेम इश्यू आ रहा है विद इन 72 आवर्स, तो उस टिकट को दोबारा से ओपन करवा सकते हैं जो क्लोज हो गई है. So as per the process of ITIL, what Sumit did, Sumit approached to the service desk engineer. He said that I am facing the same issue again. He provided the ticket number as well, that this was the previous ticket number. I am facing the same issue again. Service desk will check from the ticketing portal, and if it is within 72 hours of threshold, service desk will have to reopen the old ticket. If it has crossed 72 hours, then we have to create a fresh ticket, a new ticket. But if the same user is facing the same issue within 72 hours, so as per the process, we can reopen the closed ticket again. But if it has crossed more than 72 hours, it cannot be reopened. We have to raise the fresh ticket then. So because it is on the same day, so same ticket got reopened at 1:30 p.m. and the case got transferred to Bobby again. Bobby was again available in the shift, so case got directly transferred to Bobby. In this case, we will not do the first level troubleshooting because Bobby has attended this issue earlier on. So case got directly transferred to the desktop engineer Bobby. Now Bobby again checked with Sumit. He again troubleshooted the issue, and finally at 2 p.m. Bobby has fixed the issue again. And after taking the confirmation from Sumit, the ticket is closed. Again the ticket got closed. फिर से close कर दी. Sumit is also very happy now that my issue is fixed. I am able to send the email. But in the evening, on the same day, in the evening at 5 p.m., again the email is not working for Sumit. Again, Sumit is not able to send the emails. Now he is very much frustrated. Now again he approached to the service desk. He sent a mail that what is happening. I am facing the issue over and over again and again. Could you please get it fixed on priority? Now what will happen? Service desk engineer will have to reopen the ticket because it is within 72 hours of threshold. It is within 72 hours, so service desk engineer will have to reopen the ticket. But earlier, this ticket was incident. This ticket was incident earlier, but if the same incident is getting repeated again and again, if the same incident is getting repeated again and again, then it becomes the problem for the company. It becomes the known problem for the company. Because the same issue is coming again and again for Sumit, so now it will not be treated as a normal incident. Now it has become the problem. It has become a known issue. We know very well that if we will fix it, there is a chance again that it will come. Now it is a known issue. Now we know that we have fixed it 2 times and now it is coming again and again. So it means if we will send Bobby again, so he will again fix it. And there are chances that it will come again. So now it has become a known issue. And when the same incident is getting repeated again and again, that becomes the problem. So after the second repetition, if the third repetition of the same issue is there, it means that is a problem. If the same user is facing the same issue again and again, that will be treated as problem now. So we have to convert the ticket into problem. The code will be PR. Now it will be treated as a problem ticket, not an incident ticket. And whenever any ticket is a problem ticket, so we have to follow the problem management process. Now we have to follow the problem management process. Now what is this problem management process? So as per the problem management process, whenever a problem ticket is created, it will be assigned to one of the senior engineer. Whenever any problem ticket is raised in the company, it will get assigned to one of the senior engineer in the company. It can be team lead as well. If the senior engineer is not available, so case can be transferred to team leader as well. And they have to follow the problem management process. So as part of the problem management process, whenever the problem ticket is created, the ticket will be assigned to one of the senior engineer. Now that senior engineer will try to understand the reason of problem, why this is happening. Senior engineer will try to do the RCA, which is called root cause analysis. RCA. So senior engineer will have to perform the root cause analysis. Root cause analysis in the sense, what is the reason behind this issue? Why this is coming again and again? Why? So they have to figure out the reason. Just like if you are suffering from fever, you go to the doctor. So we have two types of doctor in India. The first doctor is MBBS or BAMS and MD certified. They are the certified practitioner who have the degree, who have the qualification to act as a doctor. And the second type of doctor, we call it quack. In Hindi language, we call it jhola chap. So we have two categories of the doctor, MBBS, which is qualified doctor, and the quack. Quack means the people who are not certified doctors, who are just working, who used to work with the doctor as a compounder, or they used to have the chemist shop, and after gaining some experience, now they have the knowledge of medicine, so they have become the doctor. They have their own clinics across India, and they are giving the medicines to the patients. So these two types of doctor we have in India. If you are suffering from fever, you go to the doctor. If you will go to the quack doctor, the jhola chap doctor, so what this doctor are going to do? They will give you all the medicines which are available related to the fever. They will ask, okay, you have fever. They will check your temperature and they will give you all the heavy medicines, heavy dose, that please take this medicine and your fever will be recovered. And this is true. If you will take that medicine, your fever will be recovered. But there are high chances that after that medicine, fever will be recovered, but it will come again. Maybe after 2 days, the fever will come again, or maybe you will develop any other symptoms. कुछ और बीमारी हो जाएगी आपको. You will develop any other disease. Maybe fever is okay, but now you are facing the cough. But if you will go to the MBBS doctor, if you will go to the qualified doctor, so what these doctors are going to do, this doctor will ask you the question first. They will not give you the medicine directly. They will ask you the question first. They will ask you, since when you are suffering from fever? You will say, from last night. Then they will ask you, what have you eaten last night? Then you will say that I went to a party, so I had some dinner over there. Then they will ask you that, have you taken any other medicine before coming to me? You will say, oh, yes, I have taken paracetamol 2 times, but nothing worked. Now they will ask you, what was the temperature last night? You will say it was 101 degrees Celsius. Now they will ask you, are you facing any other symptoms as well apart from the fever? You will say no. So after asking all the relevant questions, they will try to analyze the reason. Now the reason is clear. You went to party last night, so you had some Chinese food over there, and that was the reason. Might be there was some bacteria, so you developed fever. That is the doctor's understanding. Then they will give you the medicines, and now you will be recovered. And there are high chances that after that medicine, the same fever will not come again. This is the difference between these two categories of doctor. Same goes with the IT as well. Whenever the problem ticket is assigned, it will go to the senior engineer. Now, senior engineer will not directly start the troubleshooting. He or she will not directly start the troubleshooting just like Bobby did. Bobby गया, उसने issue fix कर दिया. Bobby just went and he troubleshooted the issue. But senior engineer will not act like Bobby because it is a problem ticket. The same issue is coming again and again. User is frustrated now. So senior engineer will try to understand the root cause of the issue. That what is the reason why it is coming again and again. We are fixing it, then why it is coming? So he will try to check all the things. He will try to check all the backends. That he will ask the question from user as well. That have you clicked somewhere? Did you install any software? Did you done any changes in the system? So after doing all the analysis, senior engineer will do the troubleshooting. And there are high chances that after the troubleshooting, same issue will not come again. Because he has figured out the reason. उसको reason पता लग गया है कि issue क्यों आ रहा है. And once you have the reason, you can work on that. So whenever the problem ticket is assigned, engineer will have to do RCA, root cause analysis. In the root cause analysis, we have to figure out what is the actual issue, why it is coming, how does it impact to the user, what changes we have done, and accordingly we will do the troubleshooting. And what changes we have done. So all the things has to be figured out by the senior engineer during the RCA. And then he will do the troubleshooting. Then the ticket will be closed. And once the ticket is closed, senior engineer will have to document this RCA into the ticketing portal. When the ticket will be closed, it has to be documented in the portal. That what was the reason of the issue, what we have done in order to fix the issue. So all the troubleshooting steps that have been performed by the senior engineer, that will be recorded into the portal for future reference. So that in future, after 6 months, after 1 month, if another user is facing the same type of problem, so next engineer will refer that. And this will save the time of the engineer and business impact as well. So every problem has to be documented into the portal. It is mandatory. Just give me 1 second. So every issue has to be documented in the portal if it is a problem ticket. And problem ticket will be followed by the problem management process. We have to follow this process. So initially you will not be getting problem ticket, and problem ticket frequency is very less in the company. बहुत कम आती है problem ticket because same issue does not get repeated again and again. It is very rare. So if there is a problem ticket, it will be assigned to the senior engineer initially. But if you have got the designation of senior engineer, then it can come to you as well. So we have to be ready to figure out the reason that why it is happening. Then we will do the troubleshooting, and we have to mention all the steps in the ticket that we have performed this kind of steps in order to fix the issue. So problem tickets are very rare in the company. Incident tickets frequency is very high. You will get a lot of incident tickets in the company. If the company have 1000 users working in the same branch, so at the same day there can be around 20 tickets in a single day. That is not for a single engineer, that will be distributed. In the 1000 users, we will have around 5 engineers in the desktop support team and 3 engineers in the service desk. So it will be distributed. So if the number of users are high, number of tickets will also be high. So you might be working on multiple tickets in the same day for the different users. So incident tickets will be very high in terms of frequency, but problem tickets are very rare because problem does not come again and again. बार बार नहीं आती problems. So in interview, they will ask you what is the difference between incident and problem, and you should know about it. That what is incident, what is problem. So any unplanned or sudden interruption to the IT services that will reduce the quality of service, that is called incident. When the same incident is getting repeated again and again, that becomes the problem. And when the problem ticket is created, we have to follow the problem management process. In the problem management process, the engineer will have to figure out the root cause analysis of the issue, that what is the reason why the issue is coming. And accordingly, engineer will have to troubleshoot that. And finally, the issue must be documented into the ticketing portal, that this was the issue, this was the reason, and these are the troubleshooting steps that we have performed. This is how the thing works in the company. So RCA is the term that you will hear very frequently in the organization. You will hear incident a lot of times. You will hear RCA a lot of times in the company. बहुत ज़्यादा use होता है ये term. And we should know about these terms. Otherwise, if someone is saying, if your team lead is saying that I am assigning you one of the incident ticket, please work on that. So if you don't know what is incident, you will not be able to work. So we should know the meanings of these words, these terminologies. Now the next one is service request. In the ticketing portal, the code of the service request will be SR. So this is one of the request category. What is service request? So let's discuss. So there is a service request which is called SR. Let's suppose there is a user in company SEMA. SEMA is asking for wireless mouse. SEMA is asking for wireless mouse. Because this is related to IT, wireless mouse is the thing of IT. So regarding every IT matter, the first point of contact will be service desk. So SEMA will have to approach to the service desk. Let's suppose SEMA has dropped a mail that I need a wireless mouse. Now service desk will have to create the ticket first. When they will create the ticket, so they cannot mark it as a incident, neither it is a problem. ना तो ये incident है ना ये problem है, because this is not a technical issue. She is asking for a wireless mouse, so this is not a technical issue. We cannot say that this is a technical issue and we cannot raise any incident or problem ticket in this case, because this is not a technical problem. This is called service request. If any user is requesting for something, if any user is demanding for something, we call it service request, SR. So whenever any user is raising any request regarding any asset, regarding any software, which is not an issue, we call them service request, SR. So in this category, service desk will have to create the ticket under SR category. And this ticket will be directly assigned to the desktop engineer. Service desk will not do anything in this case. They will just raise the ticket because it is not an issue. They will not do the first level troubleshooting. This is not an issue. This is the demand. This is the requirement. So this will be transferred to the desktop engineer, because desktop engineers will have the custody of IT assets as well. They have the control of IT assets as well. So the ticket will be transferred to the desktop engineers directly. Desktop engineer will have to follow the SR fulfillment process. In this case, the desktop support engineer will have to follow the SR fulfillment process, service request fulfillment process. Now, what is this? So whenever there will be any service request in the company, if any user is asking for something, that I need a headphone, I need a wireless mouse, I need a laptop. So we have to follow this process. As per this process, the desktop support engineer will send a mail. Desktop support engineer will send a mail to the requester. Requester means user. Who is the user? SEMA. So desktop support engineer will send a mail to SEMA that, hi SEMA, could you please give us the business justification? Could you please give us the business justification that why you need the wireless mouse? Just let us know the reason. पहले reason बताओ तुम्हें चाहिए क्यों? in your team everyone is able to work without mouse, so why do you need it? What is the business justification? And that should be professional. Seema cannot say that in my home I need a mouse because my daughter is doing online classes, so I need a mouse for her. That is not acceptable. So reason should be justified as per the company. So Seema will have to give the business justification on the email that why she need it. And on that justification, the IT team, the desktop support team, they will need the approval of the manager as well. On the justification, the approval of manager is required. Which manager? Approval of Seema's manager. Because Seema is asking for the wireless mouse, so we need approval from Seema's manager that she is asking for the headphone. This is the reason. Please give us the approval. So desktop support engineer will drop a mail to the user Seema that we need justification plus approval of your manager. Now Seema will have to give the justification on the email, plus she will have to share the approval of her manager as well. After getting the approval on the email, now the desktop support engineer will forward. He or she will forward the mail to IT manager now. If IT manager is available, it will go to IT manager. If team lead is available, then it will go to team lead. And we need the approval from our IT manager or team lead on the email as well. We cannot give any asset directly to the user after the approval of manager. Now we need the approval from our IT manager because asset has the financial value. Asset में पैसा लगता है. So we cannot directly allocate any asset to the user. Now we need the approval from our manager. That sir, Seema is asking for the wireless mouse. This is the business justification that she has provided, and this is the approval of her manager. So please approve. Now, if the IT manager or team lead will approve the request, then we will assign the wireless mouse and we will close the ticket. But if they will reject, if they will reject the requirement, then we will simply forward that mail to Seema that we cannot allocate you the wireless mouse because our manager has denied for that. And we will close the ticket then. So whenever there will be any service request in the company, we have to follow the SR fulfillment process. As per the process, engineer will have to send a mail to the user that please share the justification plus approval of your manager. After that, we have to forward that approval to the IT manager or team leader. Once we have the approval in place, then we will finally allocate the IT assets and close the ticket. This is how this process works. Now I am writing one of the example here. You guys tell me whether it is incident, problem or service request. So there is a user Amit. Amit is asking to replace the existing keyboard he has on his workstation. Now tell me whether it is incident, problem or service request. ये क्या है? It is
Service
Service request.
service request. Okay. Well, you guys are wrong. This is
Incident, sir.
incident.
Incident.
This is not a
Technical
service
issue.
request.
Technical issue.
Incident.
This is one of the technical issues. See, he already has the keyboard provided by the company. He is facing the issue in the keyboard. He is not asking to provide a new keyboard. His words are wrong. His sentence is wrong. But we need to understand with the user. As an engineer, we need to understand that do you have the keyboard? He will say, yes, I have the keyboard provided by the office, but it is not working. So please replace it. So we will not replace it directly. We will check it first. So that is an incident. That is not a service request. Service request is something when the user is requesting for the fresh IT requirements. If Amit is requesting for the keyboard first time in the company, that is a service request. But if he already has the keyboard provided by the company, if he is facing some issue in that, so that is an incident ticket. So it will be treated as incident. We have to check the issue first. If we can fix it, we will do that. Otherwise, we have to replace it. So generally, we will not fix any hardware in the company because that will be under warranty. So we will just do the software level troubleshooting. We will check whether the keyboard is working or not. We will check the driver of the keyboard. We will try to connect the keyboard in another system. If it is really not working, we will simply replace that. We will go to the IT asset room. We will change the keyboard with the new, and we will take the custody of the faulty, and we will log the complaint with the vendor. That's it. And for this, we don't require the permission from Amit's manager. उससे permission नहीं चाहिए हमें, because he is facing the issue with the keyboard of the company. So we have already provided the keyboard. He is facing the issue. So we have to fix it. If it is not fixable, we have to change the keyboard. But for this, we need the approval from our IT manager. Whenever we are changing any IT asset on the floor, we need the permission from the IT manager or team lead because it has the financial value involved. So we will take the permission from our manager, then we will change the keyboard, then we will take the custody of the faulty keyboard into IT asset, and we have to log the complaint with the vendor because asset is under warranty. So we have to drop a mail to the vendor. Let's suppose we have purchased this keyboard from Dell. So we will drop a mail to the Dell. We will have the contact details once we will join the company, that this is the part number of the keyboard and it is not working. So their vendor team will arrange the replacement of the new keyboard because everything will be under warranty in the company. Everything, even the printer will also be under the warranty. The printer inks will be under warranty in the MNC. Everything. So you just need to log the complaint. In some company, this will be done by the service desk engineer as well. In some company, it will be done by the desktop engineer. This is called vendor call log. So you both have to know how to log the complaint. So it is just to send the email on the email ID of the vendor that this is the keyboard or this is the headphone or this is the mouse. It is not working. Please arrange the replacement. Their engineer will come. They will check. If it is not repairable, they will give you the new keyboard or new asset, and they will take the faulty one into their custody. That is just a simple process. This is called vendor coordination. So whenever there will be any service request, we have to follow the SR fulfillment process. But if any user is facing any issue with the hardware, that is not a service request. That is simply an incident because this is a technical issue. Any doubts, any questions you have? Silence means no. So
Sir,
service.
can you create a ticket?
What? I did not
Sir, can you
understand.
create a ticket?
Ticket.
What
That
we will what we will write in cricket?
That I will tell you tomorrow. What we have to write in the ticket, I will show you the demonstration. Okay.
Sir, POC full form?
Okay, sir.
Point of contact. POC means point of contact.
Between and
End
employees.
users. End user means employees. And IT team. IT team means if the issue belongs to the network team, so you will do the first troubleshooting, then it will be routed to the network team if you are not able to fix it. If the issue belongs to the server team, then it will go to the server team. So that is called IT service providers. The different teams in the IT. If the issue belongs to the desktop, it will go to the desktop team. Okay. So POC means point of
Yes.
contact. End user means employees of the company. IT service provider means we people. We are the IT service providers, IT infra people. We can be from any industry. We can be from networking. We can be from desktop. We can be from service desk team. So this part is also done. We have discussed about service desk, then in FCR, incident, problem, RCA, and this is also done. SR fulfillment process we have also discussed. So we will wrap it till here only. I am sharing you the notes. You can take the screenshot. Rest of the things we will cover tomorrow. So you can take the screenshot from here. Incident, problem, and RCA. They will ask you the definitions during the interview. So you should know these definitions. Plus, they can ask you example as well. Please give me the example of incident. So in incident, you can discuss about any technical issue. Please give me the example of problem. So in the problem also, you can take any of the incident and you can say that it is getting repeated again and again. In the RCO also, you can take the same issue. Screenshot done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then this one I will discuss tomorrow. You can take the screenshot of this one as well. Work around.
Yes, done.
Take this one. These three things I will discuss tomorrow. Service request we have already discussed. SLA, OLA I will discuss tomorrow. Done?
Yes, sir.
Now take this one. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So
Sir.
let's connect tomorrow then and let's proceed with the pending part. So we can wrap up this call now. So thank you very much for your timing. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night.